Hi there, welcome back, and in this video we're going to talk about the SEO for your pages and your website. SEO is search engine optimization, and you really want Google to find you on the web where possible. We're not going to talk about the Google side of it right now. We're just going to talk about the SEO for your pages and your site and how to set that up for yourself. So you're on your website or your funnel, click on website settings. And on here you've got the general settings for your website. The social sharing image is something you want to add for the website. So even if there isn't an image on a page or some other part of the website, this is the actual standard image that will be shared when somebody shares your website. What you're also able to do is set up your page SEO, and that's basically for each individual page. So if you click on page SEO, it takes you to the actual SEO section of your page. The title is whatever you want to call this page. Now, you'll notice at the bottom of this box there's an orange bar. That will change color depending on the length of the information that you're actually going to put in the title bar. So if we keep adding a few extra, eventually that will turn green and say, okay, that's an optimal size for what you want your link or your description for your page title to be. If you keep on going and add more, it will eventually turn red and say, yeah, that's a little bit too long. But obviously, you've got a long way. There's your red. It goes a long way to actually get to the red. So you literally just need the title of your page. Now, the really cool thing, we've built in AI to the SEO page for you. So whatever your title is, let's say it's Chairs for Seniors. I know. I couldn't think of anything else. It just came off the top of my head. What we can do is actually take the AI, click on the little button there, and click on Improve. And what it will do is actually senior-friendly seating options. That's a much more friendly way to do it, but it's still orange. So let's say by your website. Okay, there we got it. What we've actually done, and let's do the spelling correctly. What we've done is actually increase the page title. We've got senior-friendly seating options using the AI, sounded much better than my description. And then by your company or your name or your website, we'll actually put it in the green there. And as you can see, that's a decent sized title. It's also what shows up when you click on a link or click on a page. You've got a page in there. It shows up in the bar at the top. So this is the description for there. What you've got now is a meta description. And this is built into the page, but it's not seen by anything other than Google. And this is the place to put in your keywords, to put in the information about your site. Now, don't pack it with keywords one after the other. Actually do it as a paragraph or a description. We've actually got the same thing on the box here. It takes a lot more text than just the title, but you do want it to turn green. Orange is okay, green is better, red is just way too much. You can also use AI to generate text if you want to. The generate text will probably generate too much information, but you can actually pick and choose paragraphs that you want to keep depending on how you want to set that up. So figure out your SEO meta description for that page and add it there. The sitemap, let me minimize this a minute so we don't want to go off the bottom. The sitemap that you see below that is a sitemap of every page that you've got on the system that's in a link that you can actually share with Google, so they can actually analyze your sitemap and analyze your whole website to track and discover all the pages you've got. If you add it to the sitemap, Google is going to find it a lot more easily. If you don't add it to the sitemap just by unchecking that button there, but you do have a link on your page, Google will still find it. If you don't have it in a link on your website and you don't have it as an add to sitemap, the only people that are going to find that page are people that you share the link with. And you may want that for some of your pages, like a special offer that you're sending out to just certain people that you don't want to just go public. But adding to sitemap means that Google will discover that page. And the really cool thing is, with the Google setup, I'm not actually going to go into I'm not going to go into that on this video. You can actually add the sitemap to your Google system. You set up your Google account so that it actually starts measuring your pages and tracking your pages. The final thing is a share image and the social network share image. Now, the biggest problem we've got with social media is every platform is different. Facebook wants a different image size to Twitter, which wants a different one to LinkedIn, etc., etc., etc. And it's just going to get worse. And they will or may even change things over time. We know that social media platforms don't like to play nice. What we have found is that a 16:9 ratio, and I would just literally do a JPEG that's 1600 pixels by 900 pixels, is the best format for most platforms. Facebook prefers 2:1, which is the 1200 by 630. Twitter prefers 1.75 to 1. But if you actually do 16 to 900, 16 to 9, 1600 to 900, LinkedIn likes that, Facebook likes it, Twitter likes it. Some of them will cut off a little bit of the edges, so any images you do for that page, make sure you don't pack the images and the text too close to the edges of the image, and it will be shareable on most social media platforms. So remember that 16 to 9 ratio, write it down, make sure all your share images are 16 to 9 when you add them to the SEO. That's it for the SEO for the pages. It works for every single page that you've got live in your system. Just make sure that you set this up when you set up your page to make sure that Google can find you and give you the best chance of getting out there in the world for Google and everybody else that's searching on Google to find. This is Steve Black with Content for Coaches. Thanks for watching.